Odisha is located on the eastern coast of India along the Bay of Bengal. It is home to some of the most pristine beaches I've seen, and each one has a different feel. There are beaches that are secluded, ideal for those seeking privacy and solitude, and of course the more popular ones, bustling with activity and adventure.
Odisha, a seaside state with a coastline over 400 kilometers long. From the north to the south, the state is home to some of the best beaches in India. It is not surprising that the beaches in Odisha draw hordes of visitors every year. The beaches are synonymous with sun, sand, and sinful seafood. Some of these beaches are thronging with visitors, while others are more remote and peaceful. On the show today, we will travel throughout Odisha, visit the most iconic beaches, and try out some of the many activities available for the fearless adventurer. Let's get started with the best beaches of Odisha, India's best kept secret. They say, leave nothing to the beach but your footprints. This is exactly what you get to experience at the Blue Flag Beach in Puri, which is located at a distance of around 60 kilometers from Bhubaneswar, the capital city of Odisha. The Blue Flag Beach is a part of the popular Puri Beach. To be precise, it's an 870-meter-long stretch at the Golden Beach, from Digabareni Square to the back of the Mayfair Hotel. The Blue Flag Beach is so clean that all you find on the golden sand is just the footprints of visitors. As the name suggests, the beach has derived its name from the prestigious Blue Flag certification, a globally recognized label accorded by Denmark-based Foundation for Environmental Education.
This beach has been given the Blue Flag pilot status, and to attain that, the local community has had to adhere to a number of criteria, such as water quality, safety, security, and environmental management.
In other words, the beach has clean water, pristine environment, and appropriate safety measures in place. Interestingly, the renowned eco-label adds to the charm of the heritage city. What's even more impressive are the facilities and arrangements for visitors at the beach. There is a shower area, fitness center, jogging track, play area for children, recliners, and many other provisions that are usually not found at beaches in other parts of India. The Blue Flag Beach also has some words of wisdom for visitors, educating them of beach etiquette. It has security towers along with other arrangements to ensure the safety of visitors. The beach also has a quaint cafe where you can grab some grub and a drink while taking in the view. A perfect place to go for a stroll. An idyllic spot for solitude seekers and a nice place to just laze around and enjoy peace. The Blue Flag Beach not only draws tourists from the world over, but it also sends across a message that Odisha has the potential to match its beach infrastructure with the best in the world. The sand on Puri Beach is excellent for making sandcastles, so it's not surprising that Puri is also where this gifted artist lives. Sudarshan Patnaik is a world-renowned sand artist who has created countless sand art sculptures on this beach in the last few decades.
I just started with my fingernails and this kind of draws without spending anything. And then many tourists, they appreciated me. This is my inspiration. Whenever I come to the beach, the sea always gives me a new canvas for me. And every day is inspiring me to make one new sculptures.
The artworks Sudarshan has created throughout the years have been based on different themes. They often depict current events as well as social and environmental issues. He has also created art dedicated to personalities like Indian megastar Amitabh Bachchan, Odisha's Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik, and former US President Donald Trump. Sudarshan's art often promotes a cleaner and greener future. From dealing with plastic pollution to keeping India clean, there's always room for a meaningful message. The early encouragement spurred him to start drawing more, and the inspiration to keep going seems never-ending. In 2014, the government of India honored him with the Padma Shri, India's fourth highest civilian award, for his amazing and wonderful seashore sand arts. His talent and fame have inspired young artists to follow in his footsteps. Scores of youngsters are learning the craft at the open-air Sudarshan Sand Art Institute, and they usually come to practice their skills near the Blue Flag Beach in Puri. The incredible art that I've seen today will stay with me forever. If you want to enjoy the hustle and bustle and witness the real colors of the city, you must head to the original Golden Beach. It is popular with pilgrims who come to worship Lord Jagannath at the temple located nearby. For some, it's crowded. For others, the place is full of life. How you look at it is your perspective. You can find people here enjoying the waves, splashing at the beach. This stretch of fine golden sand is full of vendors selling different food items. Camel and horse rides are quite popular with the tourists here. The fine sands of Puri Beach and the roar of the waters from the Bay of Bengal fascinate visitors throughout the day. People have a lot to do here, not just during the day, but even after the sun sets. The beach houses a huge flea market. Vendors here sell a wide range of items, ranging from souvenirs to seashells and artifacts to other knickknacks. The products are interesting and inexpensive, making it an ideal place for shopping in Puri. At night, it becomes a paradise for street food lovers, from meat to seafood to local delicacies. Vendors have something for every palate. It's freshly made, right in front of you. When in Puri, you must visit this night market at least once. You don't get to experience such a lively market anywhere else in Odisha. After satiating both your soul and taste buds, you can call it a day. Get some rest and start afresh the following day, as the fun doesn't end here. After a visit to Puri, it's worth moving towards Konark to explore more beaches and waterways. Located just 15 kilometers outside of Puri lies Rangers Adventure, an adventure sports center in Balukand. It has a vibe of a beachside surfers camp. I'm stopping over here to try out stand-up paddleboarding and learn more about the sport.
Hello, are you Sunny?
Hi, Rohan. Yeah, I was expecting you. How are you?
Yeah, good,
All good?
I'm here to learn the stand-up paddleboard.
Before you head into the waters, you need to get in touch with this and get you acquainted your balance first.
It's different than just standing like
Then
normal.
standing,
You
yeah.
have to
You
stand.
need to have your balance. You need to have balance. So that's what he's going to demonstrate to you. Basic.
Basic. So
This is like going to the right to work
Right.
on your right
press
leg.
to light, then do light again
Okay.
and then again.
So this is the
So
basic
our
left
nerve
and right.
system
He's going to talk you about the upper body now.
Torquing.
So this is the balance. So you need to have your waist on.
Is he better than you are, Sunny? Or?
Yeah, of course, because he knows a lot and he has different levels to explain you. So, but he's giving you the basic
Soft
examples, the
position.
basic
Okay.
fundamental things you need to know.
Now the soft position,
Surf position.
Yeah, this is
okay.
if you're going for a surfing.
you sit down. Then
Sit.
towards the land,
Sit down.
Yeah.
Okay.
then jump out.
This is
Oh,
the test of the
Okay.
last test to endurance. This you test the
how do
land
I
and-
start? How do I start with this thing in the middle?
Is the knobs. No. Yeah.
Here.
Here, one, another.
and the other one on the other knob. yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just be steady.
Now, yeah, stable.
Just try to get your balance first.
Balance, fast, yeah.
Gradually spread your leg, and then slowly try to spread your arms
Yes.
out
Spread.
and lower your body.
Look like.
Yeah.
Look like.
So you are already for the first level.
This gyro board setup in the camp is a way for Bandhu to check the guests' skills before getting into the water, and I'm happy to report that I managed quite well.
So just take it slowly. Look to the horizon. You don't have to look down. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just have a swing, like whatever way you want.
basic technique without being disturbed by big waves. Apart from my teacher, these birds are keeping me company. I could paddle these streams all day, but we have somewhere to get to. It's time to head to the much talked about Chandrabarga Beach in Konark. I spent a couple of days near this beach to enjoy it to the fullest. While the beach is popular among tourists for various reasons, it's the sunrise that draws people here on a daily basis. It's magical to see the sun rising over the horizon, making it the perfect sunrise point. And that's why the Chandrabarga Beach starts teeming with life at the crack of dawn. And as the day passes, the beach starts to attract even bigger crowds. People come alone or with friends and families. Most of them get busy with playing in water and creating memories.
I like this beach personally. It's very well maintained, it's neat and clean. I like the beauty of this place. The blue water and the yellow sand looks beautiful once you get inside the water.
Children have their own ways to enjoy the beauty here. Some ride a bicycle, others can be spotted making the most of water and sand. For people who like to add some thrill to the experience, there are several activities including water sport adventures. The safest and easiest is the sand ride. You can also enjoy jet skiing here. Boating in the sea is also a good idea.
The cost is approved by Odisha Tourism. The jet ski is 400, speedboat is 200 to 50, and ATV ride is 100 per person.
And for those who don't want to risk falling in the water, horse riding is an option. Keeping the crowd and activities in mind, authorities have made the necessary security arrangements at the beach. Lifeguards equipped with safety kits have been deployed.
विक्टिम जैसे डूब गया वहाँ समंदर में, उसको में हम तैर के जाते हैं उसके पास, तैर के जाते हैं उसके पीछे जाकर इस रेस्क्यू ट्यूब है ना, लॉक ओपन करके रहेगा पहले, लॉक ओपन करके रहेगा, उसके बाद ये वाला लॉक है उसका पीठी में रखेंगे, उसके बाद पीछे तरफ ये वाला लॉक करेंगे, लॉक करके विक्टिम को इसे छोड़ेंगे, छोड़ के ये वाला ऐसा रखेंगे, फिर भी विक्टिम को पीछे देख के हम तैर के आएंगे, रेस्क्यू करेंगे.
It's also the venue for the famous International Sand Art Festival, where renowned sand artists from all over the globe come together to showcase their craft. The 5-day-long festival attracts a large number of tourists and locals alike. While one side of the beach is a tourist spot, the other is dominated by fishermen. You can take a long walk to look at various types of fishes collected from the sea and see the fishing activities conducted by the locals there. When tired, you can eat, drink, and relax, but don't leave the beach without watching the sun dipping into the sea. It's serene. After all, what could be more fulfilling than a long walk at the beach with the sun setting on the horizon? About 200 kilometers away from Bhubaneswar in the northern part of Odisha lies the district of Baleswar or Balasore. It's a coastal district and the name is derived from the Persian word Bala Ishor, which means town in the sea. We are headed to a fishing village called Mirzapore, where the Budabalanga River leads into the Bay of Bengal. I can spot fishing vessels that are moored and some new ships are being built. It looks like this fisherman is heading to the sea to fish. We hope he gets a good catch. Most tourists visit this region to see the fascinating Chandipur Beach, known for its disappearing sea. I have come here just to visit this noteworthy beach and will spend the whole day here to experience this atypical beach both during high tide and low tide.
I'm at Chandipur Beach, and what makes this beach unique is the fact that the sea recedes several kilometers twice a day. What better way to explore this place than with a beachside chuski?
This is the first time I am trying this type of an ice lolly, much nicer than an ice cream, and such a treat on a hot and humid day. So no wonder this kiosk is doing brisk business. There are various vendors selling different types of snacks. At high tide, this beach might look like any other beach in India. There are mostly 2 high tides and 2 low tides each day. Right now, we are waiting for the tide to recede. If you are planning to visit this unusual beach, do plan it according to the tide schedule, as things get interesting during the low tide.
Odisha is a coastal state, and the seafood here is excellent, and Chandipur is no exception. I've been told especially to try the pomfret and the big prawns. So I'm gonna go for a quick lunch before exploring the low tide further.
This shack offers a wide range of seafood, and the prices are unbelievable. This huge, extravagant meal with all these dishes cost just over 1,000 rupees, or about $14 US. Now that is hard to beat. After lunch, I stroll to a market that has stalls. You can buy some local handicrafts here, many of which are made of seashells. There are earrings, handbags, boxes, toys, and other trinkets as well. For the children here though, it seems like the sand on the beach might just be the biggest hit. At low tide, the landscape changes completely and it looks like a different place altogether. The seabed has been exposed, and the compact fine sand can be walked on without getting your shoes wet. People are also going for joyrides in their cars or on their motorbikes.
So I'm standing on the seabed of Chandipur Beach, and it is a pretty bizarre experience to be on such a vast expanse of seabed. As far as I can see, I can't even see where the sea begins. I came here and the sea went all the way up to the beach. I went for lunch, I came back and the entire sea is gone. I can't think of anywhere else in the world where I can see cars and motorbikes driving on such a wide expanse of a seabed, but I'm gonna go for a walk and see if I can find any seashells or anything else of interest on this seabed.
As the sun sets over Chandipur Beach, the reflection of the warm sunlight becomes golden and makes for great silhouette photos, and many visitors are clicking selfies all around us. And this unique environment can surely make for some interesting photos. This beach is unlike any other beach I've ever been to. This isn't really a beach to go to for sunbathing and such activities, but most people come here for a walk on the seabed, and for this rare experience, it is well worth a visit. Located 170 kilometers away from Bhubaneswar in a quaint coastal town in southern Odisha, this salubrious sea beach, the Gopalpur Beach, or as it's also known, Gopalpur on Sea. It is more remote than the others we've visited and is also less crowded. There are various stalls with snacks and refreshments here, including a woman who has fresh coconuts for sale. And that's exactly what I'm craving for right now. Delicious. Whichever beach you do visit in Odisha, you can always find a selection of seafood snacks. There are rows and rows of colorful ceramic objects for sale at the flea market, mostly cups and figurines. The most common souvenirs here must be those fashioned out of seashells. Some have been designed as drapes and hangers. Other conch shells have been prepared and opened up for playing, like a wind instrument. The overall feel of this place is perfect for a slow, lazy day at the beach. The prices are great, and it's wonderful to be far from the madding crowds. If you want to get an adrenaline rush, try any of these adventure sports. At this beach, there is a group running water sports rides on both banana boats and jet skis. The banana boat ride is the ideal thing to try for a bigger group of people, as the boat can take up to 16 passengers on tow behind a jet ski. The equipment they use seems to be in good condition, and as I've never tried a jet ski before, this is what I'm going in for. With the choppy sea we have here today, it should be a lot of fun. I just have to make sure I suit up with a life jacket. Safety first. This is a wild thing to do, especially with the big waves and wind today. The guide is operating the jet ski skillfully and quickly around the turns, splashing the salty water all around us. Such an exhilarating activity. Gopalpur on Sea also has an impressive lighthouse located conveniently near the beach. It is not open for visits, but can make for an interesting backdrop for selfies. On the show today, we have seen some of Odisha's most iconic beaches. But our journey of discovering Odisha is far from over. We will be back next week with the best of art and culture that the state has to offer.